Hey, I just want to give you guys a quick update on how I've been doing. My eczema right now is just right here on this finger. I don't know if you can see. It's kind of split a little bit right here. That's because I went out to an Indian restaurant for Indian food. Well, I ate out, and I made it worse by eating. I had some pretzels and some pretzel sticks like this, couple handfuls of that, and I also had almond butter. Almonds or nuts in general tend to trigger my eczema. So what I have been doing is, okay, normally I supplement with this, but I've recently started just drinking whey, which is have you heard of curds and whey? Little Miss Muffet sat on her tuffet eating her curds and whey. This is like a common nursery rhyme, well-known one. Curds and whey are created from raw and pasteurized milk that sat out on the table for like 4 or 5 days. I know it sounds kind of gross. It smells gross too. But you separate it with a cheesecloth, and the solid stuff you get are curds, and the liquid is whey, which is pre-digested amino acids, and it's really good to drink for before and after workouts. Helps build muscle. And the curds, it's like a precursor to cheese. You put a starter in it, and you can make some cheese out of it. I also supplement with this concentrates trace mineral drops and this coral legend. My teeth are super sensitive, and I'm trying to work on their health. I know they're not in the best shape, so I do that. Concentrates has magnesium, chloride, sodium, potassium, sulfate, lithium, and boron. They're all crucial minerals that are good for cellular function. And I noticed like my teeth are a little bit they're more durable, less sensitive to hot and cold foods when I supplement with those. And I'm also oil pulling, so I take coconut oil and I rinse it around in my mouth for like 20 minutes in the morning. I notice that kind of helps a little bit too. I also supplement with this. I really advocate it. It's from greenpasture.org. You can find fermented cod liver oil. This is non-flavored. I tend to go with bland, plain things. It's really good for omega-3s, vitamin D and K. I highly recommend it for anyone, even if you have good health. I notice it affects my skin complexion. I try to take about 2 teaspoons a day. I would say it was a huge part of my success in battling eczema. And I haven't taken this out of its wrapper yet, but it's X Factor Gold High Vitamin Butter Oil, non-flavored. It's from greenpasture.org as well. I've heard lots of good things about it. It's kind of expensive. It's like $50, but I really want to try it out. It's an investment in my health. I also supplement with these occasionally, not so much anymore. I used to take digestive enzymes like all the time before every meal. I was pretty rigorous about that, regimented on that as well. But I stopped because I guess I don't feel the need to. So I think my body's getting stronger and healthier because I don't feel like the urgency or that I need to take it. My neighbor actually generously gives it to us. He sees a doctor. He's a cancer survivor, and he sees a doctor in New York, Nicholas Gonzalez. I don't know if you've heard of him. He's a very controversial. What he does is fight cancer and like does all sorts of therapies, and they're very controversial. What else? Oh, so I started doing workouts, high intense or like strength training workouts. So I work out about 3 times a week at the gym. And my workouts consist of bent over rows, weighted squats, deadlifts, pull-ups, military presses, and bench presses. My upper body isn't so strong, so bent over rows I do 60 pounds, military press I do 60, bench press 60, weighted squats and deadlifts I can do around 100 now. And I've been doing this for about a month, and pull-ups I do 3 sets of 8. I'm not so strong at pulling myself up, so I kind of just like gradually, like slowly let my body down. I jump up and let my body down. So I'm kind of happy. I can see results. Like I can see my body's getting more defined and there's less fat on my body to grab, which I'm happy about, so I'm going to continue doing that. Oh, I'm over 5 minutes. Okay. But I found like good results with that, and I've heard a lot of testimonies about these workouts being really effective at getting rid of fat. Oh, I've started to get into TED Talks. I started listening to them. I listened to this guy, Ken Robinson. He did one on how education kills creativity, or the public school system kills creativity. And I'm currently listening to one of his books called The Elements, How Finding Your Passion Changes Everything, and it's really inspiring just how important it is, how important self-expression is, and how important it is to pursue your passions, because there's only one of you, and everyone brings something unique to the world, and you'll never find it if you never pursue it or you don't look for it. Still in grad school. School's going well. Still a teacher at a private school. That's going as well as well. One of my students drew me some pictures. She loves drawing, and I encourage her, so that was kind of cute. Other changes. I am no longer going to work with middle schoolers in the coming fall. So I'm a middle school counselor for kids, youth, at my church. And I am currently dating someone who's half Muslim, half Christian, and that doesn't really fly with them, so I'm stepping down. And instead, I'm going to be working with homeless youth at this organization called Street Youth Ministries. It's pretty cool. What they do is they just open up a church building for 3 hours, and youth come in and out. They offer them food, there's showers, clean clothes, and like games to play so they can bond with them and develop relationships. I've only been once. I felt really out of place, but I feel like it's where I'm supposed to be, so I'm kind of excited about it. And I went 2 minutes over. Sorry.